my CO2 into one place. That is the plan. Right, let's get Cal leveled up as well. In fact, let's put Cal and Umber and Mex can go in an exosuit because he's a bit of a badass nowadays. But some of these are really basic dupes, so let's put Cal on being a builder. Captain Calavera, where are you? There we go. And Umbert as well. Did you want to be a rancher or a farmer? I can't remember. Yeah, we've got Doggin Lake at the minute as our seasoned ranch, but we'll have another one. We'll have 2 farmers, 2 ranchers. So that makes sense. Do I want to take any more dupes at the minute? I don't think I do. No. Okay. So everything's still ticking along well up here. I've not looked at this in fucking ages. I'm thinking we need another oxygen feed down here. Because we're solid on oxygen into the base, but our exosuits... actually, they're not too bad. They're not too bad. They're okay. Okay, then. Many things to think about when I get back to my base. I have a chlorine problem. I see. Silent One, good evening, buddy. How are you? How are you? Sorry for the wall of text. What wall of text? Sorry, nerd. What wall of text? I didn't see. There was no wall of text. Is this something in Discord that I've missed or something? Am I in yet? You are in, Raptor. You are. Great, thank you, sir. Taking a break from work to watch. Nice. Well, welcome to the stream, Silent. It's good to see you tonight, bud. Okay, these are going to piss through our CO2, I think. So I think these will take, what, each one will take 50, is it 50 or 100 kilos a day? Or they'll take, I think they can take up to 100 kilos of CO2 and output 50 kilos of oil. Something like that. Eee. Look at it. That's not an exosuit. Okay, let's get rid of you. To go, you. No, my comment right above that was a wall of text. I guess Twitch did not process it. Put it in Discord servers. All right, nerd. Yeah, I didn't see it, buddy. The last thing I saw before that was it's so damn gratifying when the universe gives you help you ask for. Twitch might have blocked it or something, I don't know. I hope I have the lowest of jobs. No, I think we're cross-training you, mate. I think you're actually going to be a monster. I think we're going to make you a beast. Why would I give you the lowest of the jobs? You're going to be a damn warrior. Right, let's get rid of all this shit as well. These are going to absolutely fly through. I wonder what that's doing to our oil temperature now. We're still at 83 up here. It's still pretty hot. But eventually, in theory, these should be pooping out. Let's see, what are we at? 48 degrees. Got crude oil behind here at 58. So these will start cooling these tiles down, I think. Yeah. So hopefully this oil, like the CO2 that we're giving them, will regulate this temperature down here. So if we can keep it like 40 odd degrees, I'll be happy with that. That would be pretty sweet. How are they getting on with this cable? They've started doing some of it. I might actually leave a peace out for now, because I don't need to be getting this charging. We need to put in all of our plumbing and stuff yet as well, but I'll probably do this with quite high priority. So, let's see. Do I want to do it in strips? Vertical or ways? What temperature is our polluted water nowadays? I forgot we made the extra exosuits. Our polluted water is at 28 degrees. This will heat up over time because I think our main source of polluted water at the minute is shower water. If I remember rightly, or toilet water rather. We don't actually have any showers put in place yet, but I don't have a good enough supply of water to justify showers. Our geysers are really shit. Like 6 kilos of water. Got really shitty geysers. Grams a second. I think we need to do a setup and start recycling water. We've got, how much sand have we got? 227 tons of sand. What can we do for additional water? Like, how can I generate just water? We've got petroleum generators. They give us some water. Can't remember how much they give. Where are we looking? $1,250 grams a second. Excuse me. Could purify the polluted water. Well, we'll end up using the polluted water for power. We'll use the polluted water for power. So I don't really need to boil it. It's not about that. It's how can I get more? I need more water. The polluted water that we've got in this tank at the moment, all this, is what we've collected from in the wild, plus a little bit from our toilets. And I mean a little bit, like this sort of amount. Do you know what I mean? We're just not generating that much water. We've got really poor water geysers. So I'm trying to think, what other machines can we get? What other things can we process to get more water just for free? So I'm thinking petroleum generator is definitely one. That gives us, if we feed it with enough petroleum, we get 1.25 kilos of polluted water. Maybe we just need to do the natural gas loop. Fucking hell. You want to be the scum in charge of anal bleaching the hatches? What the fuck, Raptor? Your geysers are shit, but it's a polluted water geyser. Literally a shit geyser. It's a poop geyser, yes. You've got some bean stew called Feyoda. You're paying for it now. Oh, you had it for lunch. I see. You do have a massive ice biome to melt down for now. Don't think dupes can build those heavy wire underneath fertilizer synths while they're too high. Yeah, I didn't rush to make sure it was all accessible, to be honest. Where are we talking about? Down here. Yeah. I didn't want it to be connected, so I just slapped it in to remind me more than anything. So we've got petroleum generators. They give us polluted water, but if we run our water through fertilizer synthesizers, with the natural gas that comes off it, we process through natural gas gens. That gives us more water. We're gonna have to literally do some big old builds, I think, like big, because not having a decent water supply really fucks you. Like, this is pathetic. Pathetic. What do you have that is consuming water? Could you cut that amount down somehow? At the moment, electrolyzers. Electrolyzers are consuming water. That's about it. But we are running an intermittent build. But as you can see, we are consuming some water. In fact, it's probably easy to see when the pump kicks on. We're not consuming masses, but, you know, it's probably 10 kilos every few seconds. So 10 kilos every few seconds compared to this piece of shit and this currently dormant piece of shit. And I don't have much water. So I need some positive water builds is what I'm thinking. I don't know what to do for the best. We need some more power. That's got to be a focus soon because we're at 32 tons of coal. So fertilizer synths is what we need to get online next so that we can start making some natural gas. And then whilst that's priming up and building up, we can be making a natural gas gem build, which again, not a problem. I might even do that new build that I've been tinkering with. It's just how to get more water. It's a funny one. Have they not brought in some form of chemical cracking yet? No, there's no sort of like fractional distillation or anything. Well, I suppose technically when you put stuff through a petrol gen, you put in petroleum and you get carbon dioxide, polluted water and heat. That's the closest we've got to it, I suppose. Get away from mushrooms and use the slime and the algae distiller. It's still a temporary solution, Nori. I'm thinking of long term. Natural guys are into energy and polluted water. I know. That's the thing, Johnny. Yeah, we'll get this natural gas guys are capped as well, because as you say, that's a lot of gas that we then get a liquid output from. It's not much, but if this is giving us, this is quite a big geyser. So 460 grams a second is 460, isn't it? For 116 seconds. So what do we work this out to? We divided it by like 4, didn't we? So it's what, let's say 110 grams to be safe. 120 grams to keep it easy. That's 2 natural gas gens running constantly, just off that geyser in theory, until it's dormant. And that gives us polluted water output of 2.5 kilos. Which you could then filter or boil. I suppose we could boil if we want to conserve our sand. Okay. I want to get this dug out and analysed. I think we do need to actually do that. Let's dig through the side here and get rid of all this sand so we don't get anybody trapped. And then we'll cap this bastard. I think that's the thing to do. We'll also harvest this delicious sleet wheat. Because why not? Nice. I think we need to build a storage room as well, don't we? We do need some storage compactors in a proper place. Yeah, I've never been this badly starved of water, I don't think. It's definitely not a good one. Not good. If I missed. If I use the polluted oxygen vent, use that on puffs. It's not a bad shout. That's not a bad shout to get extra slime. We don't have that many puffs in the world. I think we've got 2 or 3, haven't we? A couple floating around up here. Got one down here in an ice biome, which is not going to end well. That is not going to end well at all. Don't quite know how he's managed that. I mean, now that we've got some plastic, we can start luring puffs and stuff into chambers. I can't see many more on the map. Got one up here. This natural gas, guys, is not worth fucking messing about with. That might actually not be a bad shout, Blue. I like that thought. Polluted oxygen vent and get some puffs in the room. Run some water through it to keep it cool. Seriously, with enough natural gas generators, won't you have enough polluted water to purify some and use the rest? Yes, but then you have to purify it. You look at the petroleum generators. What? What was I looking at? Oh shit, polluted water is 67 grams. Oh, what did I say before? Oh, I was looking at the petroleum generator and it's 1.2 kilos. Oh, Jesus. You still get a net gain. You still get a net gain. You just need to have a massive power plant. Thank you, Leppy. I didn't notice that, buddy. Fuck's sake. Yeah. We're alright. We're okay for now. We're in an alright position. We are okay. I just need to keep an eye on my liquid levels. We'll be alright. Okay, so plumbing. I need to figure out whether I'm going to actually cool this room or not. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do, and it's going to be very sexy. Yeah. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. Okay. I have a plan. I'm going to start building something. I might go quiet for a minute. But it'll all be worth it. It's very germy up here. Need to be a little bit careful of that. Okay, I have a plan. It's going to be glorious. What am I missing here? I'll build it from the outside, it's probably easier. Crap. Let me catch up on chat, sorry guys. That's the baby finally settled now to chill out. Have I missed much prior? Not masses, mate. We're theory crafting more than anything tonight. I've got a bit of a weird situation in the base. Well, not weird. I think it's probably a lot of people have the same thing occasionally. I've just not got enough water. I'm not even consuming that much water. I just don't have much. I'm trying to think of an intelligent way of getting more, which I think is going to be a bit of a problem. I'm going to start, this is going to be a natural gas gen build up here, I think. So we'll have fertilizer synths underneath and then natural gas gens. And we'll maybe do the same thing over here, I've not decided yet. It's going to be big anyway. It's going to be big, and it's going to be cooled, and it's going to be wonderful. And I'm going to like it, and it's going to be great. How about that? So let's see, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So what I might do, the natural gas that we collect from our guys, I might put in like a little neutral tank in the middle. That can then be pumped to both feeds. Stay with me. It will all make sense. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. Maybe we'll put 8 in each room. Ah, it's going to be wonderful. This is going to be big. Right, I missed some stuff. Sorry. Build 2 natural things to make energy. All that power in a boiling system. Sorry. You like a build with 2 natural things to make energy. What do you mean, sorry, Johnny? What do you mean, buddy? Pluto 2 geyser plus hydrogen bubbler equals won't be too dependent on electrolyzers. You mean to make liquid oxygen donut? That's what you mean. I thought you meant to cool it and then process it into clean oxygen. There is still a natural gas geyser. It's a source of polluted water, etc. Here's the YouTube playlist. Oh shit, yeah, I was meant to have a look at that before. Sorry, Mick, I forgot to have a look. Oh, that's broken. Try refreshing your page, buddy, for me. Because that looks very broken. What the fuck? Let me check this is not broken. Oh, what the fuck? 36, 37, 38, 44. I don't know why that's happened, bud. That's really weird. It's like YouTube's not saved the name changes, but it should have done. An error occurred. Please try again later. Thanks, YouTube. What the fuck? Okay, let me get back into the game. Put some more dig commands and stuff out. I actually don't want these things where they are. I want them to be slightly different than this because we need to dig all this shit out as we're going. Let's see. So we'll need some space. In my video list in YouTube. Sorry, let me show you. Browser. Wrong browser. End screen. What the fuck? Browser. Let me just copy this link to Firefox. Hold on. Fucking YouTube. Honestly. Oh, where's Video Manager in Firefox? My channel? How do I get to Video Manager in Firefox? It's different in Chrome. So do over. Yeah, they're all named correctly in here. See, 45, 46, 47, 44, 45, 46, 47. They're all named correctly. Go to playlist. Then the playlists are fucked. These are the problems that make me late for streams. This is what I'm dealing with YouTube. It's a fucking nightmare. Alright, I'll fix that in a bit. Dropping frames. Yeah, what happened there is I clicked the link, which opened Chrome, and 50 tabs. That's why I'm dropping frames. Now that Chrome's shut, it should be fine. Sorry about that. Take it easy, Nerd Rage. Sorry, buddy, I didn't see you were leaving. Much love, bud. See you later. Feel free to read my wall of text. I will do, Nerd. I will. I'm not in Discord at the minute, but I'll have a look. Dropped a section, never mind a frame. Oh. When you open the video, the name is fine, just in the playlist. That's a YouTube fuck up, mate. I'll have a look in a bit. Let's get back in game. Thank you for pointing out, though, buddy. I had no idea. YouTube is just a little bit broken for me at the minute. I don't know why. So, Let's build the build that I want to build. That's what we're going to do. Funnily enough, though, what the fuck's that? Let me just check something. So yeah, we'll have a little natural gas room here. I think this should be big enough. Let me just work this. Let me just figure this out for a sec. Shitloads of iron. Let's get this done with a bit more urgency so we can keep this going constantly. We should have stopped making plastic for now. I've got 8 tons of plastic, which is fine for us for now. So, what I'm going to build is that video, that build off the video today. So we'll do something like this and this. And let me just figure out how many generators we can fit in here. Natural gas made of wolframite. So it'll be 2. Oh, it's tight. I could literally just do that, I suppose, right in the middle. 3, 2. It's going to be big. And then we'll do some of you. Right, that'll be that. Let's start cracking on with this. I think this should be fine. Let's make all this like a 7. That should give us some stuff to do. Get that done as well. Big. Right, let's get rid of this. No need for a pump. What are you talking about, Max? No need for a pump. Sorry, I missed stuff. Red Gnome, sorry. Time to say Red Gnome as well. Best of luck. Take it easy, Red Gnome. Much love, buddy. I'll see you later. Thanks for popping in, mate. No need for a pump. What you mean, Max? Went to the gym. My limbs are dead. I know how to cut. I know how to cut them off. Anyone know how to stop the bleeding? Oh, Torello. Unlucky, buddy. But surely you've got that feel-good factor. Surely you're feeling good about yourself now, aren't you? Polluted air pump. Did natural gas gens overpressurise? I didn't think they did. I didn't think they did overpressurise. There's always a need for a pump. I mean, honestly, I could put a little mini pump up here. I'm not asked. I've never put a pump in a build with natural gas gens, or not for a long time anyway. I don't think I've ever really collected the natural gas off them as a rule. I just let it build up so it's crazy high pressure in there. What would I want a pump for, Mex? Explain. Oh, the sublimation. Evaporation, you mean? Yeah, but it's not that much. Like, it's a tiny amount. I could put a little mini pump up here or something. If it makes you feel better, mate. Do you want me to put a little mini pump in for you?